All right, so this is a very quick chicken cleaning video. So instead of plucking them like the conventional way, I'll show you a real quick way to deal with a chicken. And any kind of knife with a gut horn works great. You don't have to. You just basically take an incision. You can either put your finger in there or you get the gut horn into your incision, which is basically a cut. So you just cut the skin and you cut a line with your gut horn or with the knife. And then you skin them right out. And this is if you don't want the skin. It's a very, very quick and fast way to deal with them. And then after you skin it, you're going to gut it. And then after gutting, you rinse it off just with water. Like cold water, hot water, doesn't really matter. And that just cleans everything off it. And then you have straight up meat. But my opinion, this is literally the fastest, absolute fastest way to deal with a chicken. And you know, this tip here has actually no meat, really. Just cut it off. And this is what I call speed cleaning. I'm sure people do this, but you generally hear all about scalding them and plucking and, oh man, chickens are such a pain in the butt. But if you skin them like this, it is literally no different than a rabbit. You get feathers and skin. And as you can see, well, I don't know if you can see it, but the puppy came and took a piece. He's enjoying it. That's all right. A lot of dog food actually just has feathers and skin in it. So he gets real dog food and skin and feathers. There. And if you want to clean out the feathers later, you can. And they make great. The use for feathers is basically, well, one, pillow making, but for me, I tie flies. I make fish flies from feathers, but I have so many feathers. But if you skin them, it saves you the time of boiling water. It actually saves you a lot of time and a lot of pain in the butt grief. Now, as you can see, I'm getting grass in here. It's no big deal. It'll clean. When I rinse this guy off, I gotta go wash him in the bathtub anyway. He'll be fine. So there you go. So the chicken is skinned, covered in grass, but that'll just wash off with water. And then we just clean them the normal way that you clean a chicken. I like to show it in another video. Just cut the butt out, grab it. I'm using a buck knife right now for deer, so it's a little easier. Just cut that out. Boom. Now you can tie off, but I already messed up, so I'm just going to pull out. If I could got the rectum out all in one piece, I would have tied it off for sure. But we're just going to pull guts out. We're doing this the good old-fashioned way. Now I want to keep this. This is for the dogs. I cook it up for them. All that you got to remove is this green part off the liver. And an easy way is you just tear it off. I cut it off or tear it off. You need to get rid of that. That's gross. This, dogs love it. Now we're going up for, I think that's the heart and liver, which it was. So going in, cleaning them out. Okay, that's that. So go get my knife. We're going to cut out the craw. which is just under the neck, right here. And you can see his esophagus. You can just basically pull all that out. Because it's a lot easier than how I did it in my last video. Boom. Cleaned all that out. Now just remove the head. Now I shot him through the neck first to paralyze him. He was fucked right after that. So he was flopping around. Shot him 2 more times in the head to finish him. Grabbed him by the legs and I pulled him out of the yard. So, but he didn't know it was coming. He was just sitting there. First shot, whap to the neck. He just like all of a sudden was like, I can't use my arms or legs. Holy shit. Laying there. And then you finish him off. Oop, that doesn't go to the dog. That goes in the scrap. So this just gets washed up. To me, that's got, sorry. So there, heart, liver, that goes to the to my dogs. If I can find the kidneys, I'll pull those out. Oh, they're over there. They're right here, I think. I think they're tied in here. Yeah. That's for the dog. Anything that's dark, the gull will take. I'll show you that one again. And this looks like intestine. So we'll just wrap that up. That goes as scrap. Hey, Bogart, come on. Bogart! Snuff. Fine. You want some skin? Here, take that. Bugger off. All right. Get this cleaned up. And of course, just run it under a tap of water or get a bucket of water and just clean it out. That's all you gotta do. So we just take this, we tear it open. I always dissect to see what they've been eating. It's always interesting. You never know, you might find a diamond or someone's jewelry in there. There's a disorder some chickens have. It's called hardware or something, hardware collection or something. They go around picking like bolts, nuts, anything that's shiny. And they store it in their gull. And yeah, anyway, it's just like treasure hunting if anyone's interested. But cut that out. That goes to the guts. And that right there, which I cleaned out real quick, that there's the gizzard. And that gets cooked up with heart, lung, and liver, and kidneys and whatnot. That goes to the dogs usually. I'll eat them too once in a while, but the dogs love it more than I do, so I give it to the dogs. And this looks gnarly right now, I know, because it's been rolling around in grass, but as a wilderness survival, you just rinse this off in a river, brook, stream, or if you're at home, just rinse off the bathtub. This is only grass. It's no big deal. It'll wash off. But that's my speed way of dealing with a chicken. If I want to cut the legs off, you got to find the joint, cut across the joint, break, and do the other side, and then the back side. Pulls off. And that can go straight to the dog raw. The dogs love these. If you want to cook them up, eat them, all the power to you, but dogs seem to like them. That one just cut right off. So if you can find the joint, perfect. And then just get rid of all the rest of the feather by pulling the skin. Anyhow, this will look just as good as my last one, if not a little better, because it doesn't have pin hairs. Literally all the feathers and skin have been removed. And all you gotta do is just wash them and you'll get all that crap off, like feathers and well, I wouldn't do it in the dirt or sand, that's all I'll say, but in the grass is fine. This stuff just washes off very, very, very easily. And I don't know, that was probably about, my guess is around 10 minutes or so, but felt faster. But there you go. Basically, you can butcher it further from here if you wanted to. You can make your breasts, legs, wings, and bread them. Cook them up like KFC. Another way to do them just like this is bread the whole thing. Roast it. 2 ways to make a skin chicken taste delicious. Anyhow, yeah, I'm probably going to just throw them on the barbecue, and after I wash them off and all that, and I'll be eating dinner. And side note, my hands didn't get too bloody.